Welcome back to another episode brought to you by the Critic Corp. Tonight we're discussing a Halloween movie that I didn't watch because I didn't have to. I am a spectator for today's
Lucky
talk.
you.
This was a awful movie, apparently. My two co-hosts today are Jordy and Toke.
Hi, I'm Toke.
This
I am Jordy.
this movie is Halloween Ends, right?
Yep, correct.
All right, cool. So yeah, I barely even know the
Third in
title
the
of
new
it.
trilogy.
The third one. So you'd think the madness would be over in a good way. Nope, it's over in a shit way. To go further into this discussion, I'm gonna hand it off to Jordy because he's just a big ball of negativity around this.
Oh, dude, for some reason, the past day, all I've seen is shit. Minus Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power, that was passable. It looks like a masterpiece compared to this. Let me just start out this. It's the final. What was that?
What else you see that was shit?
She-Hulk.
Oh yeah. Oh shit.
We're off it
So
today,
blatant. Oh yeah, like you already blocked it out of your mind.
Oh, here we go. This is gonna be a fun taping. But so here's the premise. They've been building up to this final movie where Laurie Strode and Michael Myers would finally go head to head. However, since we're doing spoilers, fuck y'all if you complain. Corey, this new guy, accidentally kills a kid that he babysat. And now he's the new Michael Myers, essentially. And he gets his ass kicked by these high schoolers like 3 or 4 times throughout the movie. However, this guy's able to take down Michael Myers, take his mask, and that is about 95% of this movie. And we get about 15 minutes at the end.
Jesus Christ. Easy there, sir.
The burp?
Too much carbonation.
Oh, yeah. Cheers. But we get 15 minutes at the end, which that was satisfying between Jamie Lee Curtis, Laurie Strode, and Michael Myers. But the rest of the movie is just a fucking mess, man.
So only 15 minutes of the movie is satisfying to you. How long is this movie?
An hour and 51 minutes.
Okay, so that's
way longer than a horror movie should be. Horror movies should stick between an hour and 30, hour and 40, usually. Unless
that Werewolf by Night movie wasn't even really like a horror movie, but like that shit was perfect. Like 52 minutes or so.
I mean, it's a movie, so I'll give it some leeway. I'm not going to say it's like the longest horror movie that I've ever seen, because it's not. But for what it was, this movie, for the first hour, you don't see Michael Myers whatsoever. He's put on the sideline, basically, this whole movie, asking, put me in, coach, put me in. I'm ready.
So it kind of begs to differ, like, what's the point of the movie? Like, coming from somebody that's, like, hasn't seen it, like, isn't going to see it, like, what the fuck was the point if this is supposed to be the end and, like, you just only gave, like, 15 minutes of, like, shit that was relevant?
What they were going for. They were trying to show how evil can be influential on the people surrounding it and how evil can corrupt and everything, but they were trying to send this message, and it could have worked if this was like a middle installment in the franchise, because it would have been like a little bit of a different take. But when you're going into the final installment and the two people that you're wanting to see, like the main card, only show up and it's a very quick fight, essentially, it was a huge letdown, man. Some of the kills were good. Hated all the characters. Wanted them all to die. Allison was a cool character the first 2 movies, and then she does a complete 180. She meets this Corey guy for one day says that she loves him and wants to run away with him, even though her grandmother Lori is telling her, no, it's probably not a good idea. This guy reminds me a lot of Michael. And it was just bad decision after bad decision. Like I
It
cannot defend
sounds
this
boring,
movie.
bro.
I can't defend this movie at all.
I feel bored by it.
Oh, the first hour I was, and all right, let me.
How'd you finish it?
Well, we were in the movie theater, and hear me out on this. This had nothing to do with the actual movie, but to the left of us, there was a group of people talking the entire movie, and same to the right of us. So both groups on either side were talking the entire movie. So it was just probably one of the worst movie experiences I've ever had. It was a
damn.
big old fuck you Halloween
So
night.
nothing to write home about. I mean, it seems like Malcolm hated it so much that he didn't even want to be a part of the first half of this video. So
I had a little mishap, I had to check
it's
my
okay. I get it. I get it. You gotta take care of what you gotta take care
Hey,
of.
it don't matter.
but all I heard
Michael Myers didn't show up. Why should he?
Just like Michael Myers did, Toke's gonna finish us up with the last 6% of this show. So, Toke,
I
give
was
us
gonna
your
say he
final
probably has
thoughts
more
on
screen
this.
time than Michael Myers right now.
I was just gonna say, yeah. All I heard was rant from Dre. I'm gonna try to beat a little bit of the lighter side of it. Yeah, it was poorly productive. Productive, my dumb but all around, I feel like they were trying their hardest to get to the conclusion of Michael Myers, but they did it in a poor way. I don't know like where the director was going with this. I feel like he got sidetracked smoking a blunt and didn't even, remember what he was talking about and just started, making a brand new story. It was really like where are they going with this type of deal the whole movie. I kept checking my phone like, all right, when stuff about to pop off.
Is it over yet?
Like like it was to the point where I was like, all right, bro, like I'm about to head out like that SpongeBob meme. I'm about to head out. I'm about to head out of here. Get up and get my things, go. Boy, it was like how did they even think of this Corey dude? Like where did he come from?
Dude,
He
it was a
wasn't in the
romantic
last
comedy featuring Michael Myers.
like he wasn't in the last one. He wasn't in the one before that. The fucking the
So what was the point?
and then
And what?
the way they made Allison just so vulnerable and just like gullible, like
She was badass in the last two. When she
yeah,
was younger.
yeah, like I don't understand what happened. I don't know if the trauma of her losing her parents or like I can't really I don't understand it because she just like fell in this man's lap like, oh, I love you, I want to run away with you, this is my life, I want to live now.
Oh,
Bitch, your whole fucking grandmother came back for your ass, and she tried and tried and tried to tell you and your mama and your dumb daddy that this man Michael is on the way. He pulling up. I've been training for this. Stay with me, or you gonna die. And what's she trying to do? Leave.
To piggyback off of that, the whole town turning on Laurie Strode pissed me the fuck off.
Toke, I thought you were supposed to be the lighter side of this.
I mean, it was. I was like.
He is being light on this movie. I will admit, he is being the light one on this. This movie was
God.
If they would at least explain why the way Michael, became so weak then that would have been a little bit better. But like they just made this man look like he wasn't shit the past two movies. Like he was just there filling up space in the strip. Like like this man wasn't the main priority of the story the whole time. Like he literally he was a bench. He was a bench sideline player.
They
And
totally missed the ball, bro. Very
oh,
common with everything else, like you were saying, Jordy. Taking some L's on endings here, but
Oh, dude, the finales this week have been brutal. Please, House of the Dragon, please stick it.
like
God,
I was watching I watched this horror movie called Terrifier. It was more terrifying than Halloween Ends.
mm, disappointing.
The
Well,
budget,
guys, your final rating on it then, because it sounds like it was just shit. So I don't know if we need to.
Like, I feel like there was one more thing I wanted to touch on.
how they didn't even show this man's face. Still, I was angry about that. They still ain't show this man's face. After all this time, I wanted to see a clear, full 2020 vision of this man's face. It's been years after years. This man pushing 70. I want to see it. I want to see it all. They
And
showed
nothing.
nothing. Darkness and gray hair.
I will say this.
Tease.
As much as we're ripping on this Corey character, it was not the actor's fault. Rowan Campbell, he did a good job with what he had, but this was the wrong time to introduce him. He should not have had, like, they put him in such a bad situation because no matter what, people were gonna backlash on this because it wasn't enough Michael Myers.
Do you think they're just gonna like end the Michael Myers version of it and bring it into him carrying it forward?
No, he died.
He's dead. He's dead. They killed him off. That's another thing. They introduced
So what the
the
fuck was
man
the
to kill him.
point?
There
Why
wasn't.
bring him in?
There literally was none.
No. Like I was saying earlier, I think they tried to make it seem like he had to feed off of Corey energy to manage up enough strength to face Lori, but no, it was I don't know.
All right, let's get to rating this piece of shit. You go first, Malk.
Man. I'll say a E.
To say mine's an F, bro. Like we're not doing anything with this. I'm not gonna watch it ever.
All right. Well,
E don't
here's
mean
gonna be my grade right here. F plus.
Oh,
The plus is strictly for the fight at the end and the actors doing the best with the shit script that they had.
is that the 15 minutes?
That's the 15 minutes. Yeah, the plus is the 15 minutes. It had nothing to do really story wise. This movie, man, once I saw it was coming to Peacock, I was like, all right, at least if it has like some cool Michael Myers kills, I'll be able to like somewhat take it in. This man kills two fucking people, maybe one person alone. The other two people, he had to have somebody help him out. This was a dog shit fucking. Oh, this movie makes me angry.
Well, you heard it here first, people. Trash ass film. Don't see it. Brought to you another review by the Critic Corp. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you click our like and subscribe buttons. You found our channel. You'll find those.
Fuck you, Halloween Ends.
Tell your friends. All right. Comment below if you want us to watch anything new. We're going to try and fit it in, especially now that all this other shit has ended. So thank you for tuning in. Have a great one, y'all.